Hi everyone, it's Keegan FitzGerald, the physio at 13th Beach Health Services. I'm here to give you week 3 of the preparation and warm-up series for the 13th Beach Health Services Barwon Triathlon, which is on the 16th of February of this year. In preparation for the cycle, it's the second leg of the triathlon and it's the easiest by far because you get to sit down the whole time. But what we want to do is prepare for our body to be used to the positions, warm up the muscles that are going to be required, and in the actual race day, recover from the swim itself. So let's go through a few key things. As week 1 with Matt and week 2 with James mentioned, sport-specific warm-up is the best thing. If we're getting ready for cycling, cycling is good. So if we can, with our preparation prior to the race day, get on the bike, go slow for 5 minutes, get the motions occurring, jump off the bike, and then we can go through some specific movements. These movements are going to be great and tailored for a transition as well. For on the race day, when you've just done the swim, you would have ran up the beach, across and around through the interchange, and you're at your bike. So these movements are now going to be how to prepare the right muscles, recover from the swim, and then get the most out of your ride that's about to come. So the first thing we're going to look at are our triceps. We stretch our triceps by raising our arms above our head and reaching down the low of our back, and we can help it give a bit more of a stretch by pulling with our other arm. Not like a traditional stretch, we don't have to hold it for a great deal of time. 2 or 3 seconds is enough because our body and juices are already flowing, we're nice and warmed up, and our muscles have got great blood flow. So it's more about giving a bit of release and getting rid of some toxins and refreshing the muscles before we go on further. And just because I like James doing the stretch so much, he did a fantastic rotating stretch, which will also help recover from the swim and prepare us for our bike, because our middle back and our back of our shoulders will also get stretched. So here's that again.
Circles through your mid back, and then some twists, circles and twists. Get it moving, that's it.
With the bike, we're going to be held in a bent over position, and our swimming has just had us an extended position. So let's go through both of those movements so that we've got a bit more stretch going forward and a little bit more arching going back. Movement 2 or 3 times. Now that we've got our upper body and trunk a little bit better, we also need to help our legs. They haven't been warmed up as much as we would like after the swim, and we're going to be relying on them when we do our cycle. So we're going to warm up our calves just by raising up onto our toes. Do that leaning against the pole as well, which is often where our bike is racked. Next thing we can do is help wake up our hips. In week 1, Matt went through some rolling in and out of our hips. They can also be used in this example. The last thing we'll look at before we take the bike off the rack and get into the cycle are the remaining parts of our legs, those specifically being our thighs and our bum. Conveniently, the lunges and squats are able to manage both of those areas just by doing simple movements. We're going to repeat that motion up and down half a dozen times, then we're good to go. Good luck in the preparation and see you there all on day.